My name is Brian Morgan. I live a lifestyle most people only dream about. I spend an hour or two a day at the office with my team, and the rest of the time, I surf, play tennis, travel with my family, and drive up and down the coast in one of my exotic cars. Cars and tennis, those are my passions. And I'm a lucky guy because I make enough money to have the time to enjoy them. And you are lucky because right now, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I make my incredible income. And I'm going to give you the chance to get in on this life-changing experience too. Welcome to my world. There you are. Thanks for getting here so early. Today is going to be a really special day for you and me. It's been a struggle, but we finally made it. Over 40 million profit in 2016 and not a single losing trade in the last 16 months. And today, I'm finally opening up our software to the public for the very first time ever. I'm going to show you exactly how you can put $10,000 or more into your bank account by the end of the day today. Come on inside. You're going to love this. You know what they say, talk is cheap, and talk on the internet is even cheaper. So I don't blame you at all if you're a bit skeptical. Let's sit down over here and I'll show you exactly what I mean so that you can see with your own eyes just how powerful this thing really is and how it can change your life, just like it did mine. Now, I want to make sure everything you're about to see is fully transparent. So before I show you how much can be made with the software, what I'm going to do is quickly pull up the New York Times website so you can see that it is in fact today's date and news.
There we are, Thursday, 19th of January, 2017.
So what I'm going to do right now is deposit $250 into a brand new broker account. I've blurred out my credit card details for obvious reasons, but if we wait a couple of seconds, it should show up as my balance. Yep, there we go. You can see my balance is now $250. Now, if I switch over to the Rubik's app, you can see that it has already been automatically linked to my broker account and is showing my $250 balance. Now, we've spent a tremendous amount of time building this application, and behind the scenes it is very advanced, extremely complex. But we have worked really hard to make it as simple for you as possible. So don't worry if you're a total technophobe. If you can use your computer to check emails, you can use the Rubik's app to make money. It is as simple as clicking a couple of buttons. The first thing you're going to want to do is choose between manual trading and auto trading. I'm going to show you both modes, but for now, let's do a couple of manual trades. The app is now searching for trades. Once it finds one, it will give a signal and ask you if you want to take the trade or not. It's really that simple. Okay, here we go. A buy trade on the Euro-US dollar pair. Click the Accept Trade button, and there we go, the trade's placed. Now, we need to wait for the trade to expire. So in post-production of this video, I'll speed up this part so you don't have to wait for it. And here we are, a couple of seconds left on the trade, and it finishes as a win for $81 profit. Okay, good. Another one straight away. Another buy trade, but this time on the British pound US dollar pair. As you can see, the Rubik's app has raised our stake slightly because our balance has risen with the profit made on the last trade. This means your profits will grow much, much faster than they would if you used the same size stake per trade. Again, don't worry, all this is calculated by the app. There's nothing for you to do other than hit the Accept Trade button. There we go. Trade's been placed, and again, I'm going to speed up the video until there are only a few seconds left on the trade. There we go. Last few seconds, and yep, another win for $94 profit. So, in just a couple of minutes, I've made $175 in profit. If I quickly switch over to my broker account and hit the refresh, you can see my balance has now risen from the initial $250 to $425. Of course, manual trading is fun, and I like to play around with it from time to time, but if you're anything like me, your time is precious, and it shouldn't be spent behind a computer. It should be spent doing the things you love when and where you want, on your own terms. That's why I added the auto trade feature, and believe me, this is where things start to get serious. I'm going to select Auto Trade now and leave it running for a few hours so you can see exactly how powerful this application is. Hey, by the way, talking about things we love to do in life, well, tennis is my thing. Why don't you join me at the club and we'll find out how much we've made after the game. What are we gonna drive today? Oh, how about the new Lamborghini? Yeah. Thanks, Bruce. See you next week.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah. Man, good game. So I tell you what, let me get cleaned up a little bit and then we'll go over to my favorite pub and we'll see how much money the application made us this morning. So it's about 3.5 hours since we started the software. Oh, by the way, I got this watch as a gift from Chris, who joined our program just a couple of weeks ago. Really, really nice of him. Okay, let's have a look at what's happened here. Wow, not bad. So as you can see, the balance in the app is now $10,735. That is $10,485 in profit in just 4 hours of trading. Now, if I switch over on my broker account, you will see that the balance there is exactly the same as in the app. Let's switch over to the results section so you can see the individual trades the Rubik's app took this morning. Now, if you look to the right of the screen, you can see precisely how much we made from each trade today. $75 to $400 profit per trade are the results that we've been seeing consistently from an initial $250 starting deposit. Now, for the fun part, let's translate the figure in my broker account into cold, hard cash. And with today's technology, it's really easy. We'll just hit the withdraw button, enter the amount we want. Let's make it a nice round $10,000. Okay, we're all set. Let's go to the bank and grab our money. I promise it'll be fun. Okay, let's log in here. All right, there it is, $10,000 in the account. Unfortunately, we can't film inside, but I'll go inside quickly and grab the money. Be right back. Got it right here, $10,000 in cash. I still remember the days this amount of money would have been a life-changing experience for me. Heck, even $1,000 would have changed my life dramatically at one point. It's crazy to think that 10K is just play money these days. I think I'll take the team out for a really nice dinner tonight at one of the hottest places in town, just to thank them for their hard work over the last couple of weeks. They worked super hard getting the system ready for the new round of beta testers. So let's go to the office and meet them. You're probably thinking I'm from a different planet, driving around in this Lamborghini with millions of dollars worth of cars in my driveway, living in this mansion and considering 10 grand to be play money. But let me tell you this, I started from the exact same position you are in now. Actually, probably a lot worse. I'll tell you all about it once we get to the office. I can't wait to introduce you to all the people that are going to change your life. Come on up. Good morning, Jess. How you doing today?
Good morning, Brian.
And head back to the office. You know, I just realized I haven't properly introduced myself yet. My name is Brian Morgan, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Rubik's Project. I'm also one of the most no-nonsense guys you'll ever meet. I have, as they say, a lot of experience on both sides of life. I went from your normal everyday guy to miserable and dead broke to extremely rich, all in a matter of a couple of years. I started out as a student in mathematics, did my PhD in statistics, and finally moved into an assistant professor role. My friends laughed behind my back. They were all doing well in life, and here I was in my mid-40s and still being an assistant professor with a, for them, below average wage. Worst of all, I had almost $100,000 in student debt. I felt completely shafted by the system. In 2008, my wife and I were struggling to keep the lights on. Bills kept piling up, and every day I was afraid we would be evicted from our family home. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but they were about to. I found an online auto trading system that promised huge returns. At the time, it felt like I'd been handed a life raft. I borrowed more cash than I really could afford and invested it into this quick ultra cash system, and of course, it turned out to be a big fat scam. We lost all the money I had put in. This was the last straw for my wife, who was so angry about my failure she left me after 10 years of marriage. I don't want to talk about it, to be honest. It was a very rough time in my life. To make a long story short, I lost my job, I lost nearly all my friends, and all of my money. Now, I'm not telling you this to get your sympathy or for you to feel sorry for me. There's no need for that now anyway. My story has a very happy ending. One day, while I was at home feeling sorry for myself, my former brother-in-law Vincent, who I got along with quite well, came to visit me as he often did. Well, we started talking about his work as a home-based options trader. Nothing fancy, but he did make a decent full-time income from home. Since I was absolutely dead broke, I figured, what did I have to lose? It might be a good time for me to start really learning about the markets and hopefully make a small, steady income as well. I asked him what he based his trading decisions on, and he told me he used indicators that showed him the trends over a certain period of time. Then it's just a matter of taking advantage of the trend. He told me that this is actually harder than it sounds because of using all of these indicators. It is very hard to see objectively what is going on. And that's when the idea struck me. The kind of idea that when you get it, you just know it's going to change your life. This is the exact idea that's been responsible for getting me from dead broke and miserable to earning almost $35 million in profits in the last year alone. The irony is that my whole university career, I had been writing research papers on mathematics and statistics, and I knew almost everything there was to know about it. And I never used any of it. Until that day. Vincent and I started working our asses off, and the first version of the Rubik's app was born 6 months later. We never looked back. In fact, since its creation, our software has raked in over $86 million for me and my team, and over the past 16 months has not had a single losing trade. We initially opened our doors to the public in 2015 when we took in our first group of 15 beta testers. At that time, the accuracy of the software was around 90%, and our beta testers were making between $800,000 and $4,000 a day. That in itself was an amazing achievement, but we knew we could do better. Our team went back to the drawing board, and after another year of development, coding, testing, and tweaking, we created what we believe to be the world's only no-loss trading software. So far, we have invited just 5 people to test the new no-loss version of the Rubik's app, and one of these people, Mason, crossed the $1 million mark in his account just this week. We're flying him out to our office here in San Diego. He's landing, any time now. And later today, he'll join us for a small celebration at the office. I told you this was going to be a special day. Let's go and meet the brain power we have here at the office. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Great. Hey, I would like to introduce you to my team. I have 2 former Wall Street analysts, Brent and David. How are you guys doing? Are we making some money? Yeah, good. All right. Over here, we have a Stanford PhD, William. Oh, we're looking good, man. Oh, yeah, that looks great. And over here, we have 3 MIT computer science graduates, Stephen, Maylin, and Jeremy. Hey, how's it going today, guys? Good. Oh, yeah, great results. And Ethan here is a former head of product design at Apple. He's designing our user interface. And I'd like to introduce you to our managing director, Henry Clark. Henry, everything running smoothly?
Sure is, Brian, as always.
It's good to hear. Awesome. All right, I'll leave you all to it. Say, are you all in for dinner and drinks tonight? Oh, great, awesome. Those people are really, really amazing. Jess, could you please let me know when Mason arrives? Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, since we have a bit of time before Mason arrives, let me show you my main broker account, the one I use every day. Page after page of winning trades, day after day and week after week, all without a single loser. The $10,000 I made this morning isn't a one-off or a fluke. This is happening every single day, and very soon you could be profiting from these exact trades too. If I switch over to the accounting section, you can see that each week I am withdrawing between $50,000 and $200,000 of pure profit. How would this kind of money change your life? $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 flooding into your bank account each and every week like clockwork. Would you take that dream vacation you've always wanted but never were able to afford? Pay off those nagging debts? Or buy that dream house on the coast for cash? Because if you take action today, you are just moments away from these dreams becoming reality. Now, if you're completely new to making money online, then this is for you. We have made the software so simple to use that anyone with an active internet connection and basic typing skills can start and profit right away. If you have tried many other ways of making money on the internet or have been scammed by some BS unverified auto trader system like I have in the past, then this is definitely for you. This is the final piece of software you will ever need. Okay, I've got to book a couple of trips for myself and the family while we wait for Mason. Yeah, I've been promising the kids a trip to Disneyland Paris for weeks, so now I better get that done or my life won't be worth living. Talk to you in a bit.
Brian, Mason is here to see you.
Mason!
Brian, so good to finally meet you.
So good to meet you. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Can I get you some coffee, water?
No. I'm good. Thank you very much.
So Mason, tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to be a millionaire?
To be honest, I can't even describe it. It feels absolutely incredible. It's like winning the lottery, but for life. I know that every day when I wake up, I'm going to have $6,000 to $9,000 in profits waiting for me. And that number only improves as the day goes on.
I know that feeling very well, my friend. Welcome to the Millionaires Club. Hey, we made something for you here.
That is very cool. Thank you.
Hey, let's have Jess take a picture of us with this for the website.
Absolutely.
So how was your flight?
It was good. Thank you.
Good. I'm so glad.
All right, smile, say cheese.
Cheese.
Thanks a lot. That was great. Hey, that'll look great on the site.
Oh, this is great.
You know, it's nice to have something to show potential beta testers that shows real people, real results from using the system to profit.
Yes, I agree. I mean, it's been an absolute life changer for me.
That's fantastic. You know, it's hearing things like that makes this all worthwhile for me. And speaking of which, I'd like to make a quick Skype call to one of our newest members while you're here, if you don't mind.
Oh, no, that would be great. I would love to hear from somebody else using the system.
She's brand new, just signed up a week ago. Her name's Christine, and I want to personally see how she's getting on. So let's go back to my office.
Brian, what a nice surprise. I was meaning to catch up with you at some point, but thank you for taking the initiative. It's been a whirlwind of a week, it really has.
No problem at all. I just thought I'd give you a quick call, see how your first week with the Rubik system has gone, and if there's anything you need any help or guidance with.
Oh, wow. Well, the first week has been amazing. It's completely surpassed all my expectations, and thank you for the offer, but it's surprisingly easy to use. I've gotten along with it just fine.
That's great news.
Yeah, I was just sitting here at the computer checking my results. It's hard to get used to making this much money. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Let me assure you, it is no dream. Would you mind sharing your results with us if you have them handy, please? I'm sure our viewers thinking of joining would be interested.
Of course. Well, I started with $250, just like you suggested, about exactly a week ago. And if you look at the balance in my broker account now, you can see it's at $84,819.44. I was just about to withdraw some. I was thinking like $80,000. What do you think?
Oh, that sounds good to me, Christine. See, $80,000 to spend, leaving just under $5,000 in your broker account to make you more money next week. You know, with a $5,000 balance left in the Rubik's app, you're going to make a lot more profit this coming week.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I mean, I haven't had a single losing trade, so the money is definitely coming in fast. It's just amazing, Brian.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, well, thanks for taking my call, Christine. I'm sorry I've got to rush. I've got Mason here with me, another one of our beta testers. He's already made his first million with it.
That's amazing, Brian. Hopefully I'll get there soon too.
I'm certain you will. Anyway, thanks again. I'll give you a quick call to catch up next week and make sure everything's okay.
Sounds good, Brian. Bye, guys.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, awesome. You ready for some celebrating at the best restaurant in town?
You bet.
Let's go. Okay, listen, I'm not going to get all hyped up and get you all hyped up about what this is and how this can help you. I'm not one of those guys. If you're at your computer and you have watched this mini documentary, you know that what I just showed you is the most foolproof and easy way to financial freedom. On this page, you can see how many licenses are left in your country. Once these copies are gone, that's it. No exceptions. So if you want to secure your copy, you need to do it right now. You need to take action right now, because if you don't, someone else will. They'll snag your copy and you will miss out for good. So with that said, here's what you need to do right away. Fill in your name and email in the box below this video, and once you've done that, click the green button. You'll be directed to the private members area where we will set up your account for you. I will meet you on that page with a fresh video and explain exactly how to set up your account, get access to the software, and start making profits. Go! Fill in your email address and hit the green button. Your life is not going to change if you keep doing the same stuff you've been doing forever. That is just not how the world works. So either take action now or accept it how it is now, forever. Don't delay on this. Fill in your details right now, and I'll see you on the other side. In the meantime, I'm going to go have a drink with Mason and the crew.
Hey, boss, how you doing?